Bruyne. It's just inside of him. De Bruyne! Brilliant!
Did you just witness that? My friends, that was the magic of Kevin De Bruyne. We're talking about a player who can turn a game on its head with a single moment of brilliance. Today, we're diving into the De Bruyne vault, pulling out 10 times Kevin De Bruyne shocked the world. Remember when Manchester City were still the new kids on the Champions League block? Yeah, 2016. They were facing the mighty PSG with a certain Zlatan Ibrahimovic up front. City were trailing and things weren't looking pretty. Then De Bruyne happened. He received the ball near the halfway line. PSG's entire defense was napping. Well, Bruyne did what he does. He whipped in a ball that defied physics, a laser-guided missile that found Kevin Navas completely stranded. Aguero, bless his soul, tapped it in and the Etihad erupted. It was an assist that had everyone, even the Parisians, applauding. Fast forward to 2018, the Premier League title race is heating up and City are neck and neck with Chelsea. It's a tense affair at Stamford Bridge and the score is locked at 0-0. Then, with about 20 minutes left, De Bruyne picks up the ball just outside the center circle. Now, most players would try a safe pass, keep possession. But not KDB. He sees Courtois slightly off his line, takes a deep breath, and unleashes a rocket. The ball swerves, dips and nestles right in the top corner. Courtois could only watch in disbelief. An absolute thunderbolt from way out, a goal that announced City's dominance that season. Remember that feeling when someone does something so good, it makes you question everything you know about football? That's what happened in the 2019 Champions League final, first leg. City were hosting Tottenham, and things were getting a bit spicy. De Bruyne, ever the magician, received the ball on the edge of the box, surrounded by 3 Spurs defenders. But instead of panicking, he pulled off a Cruyff turn so smooth, so elegant, that it looked like it was straight out of a video game. He left all 3 defenders on their backsides and had a clear shot on goal. In 2020, Manchester City were facing Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Champions League. It was a tight game, and City needed a breakthrough. Enter KDB. He stepped up for a free kick just outside the box, and what followed was pure magic. He curled the ball around the wall with such precision, it seemed like he'd measured the exact gap between each defender's head. The ball nestled perfectly in the corner, leaving the keeper with no chance. An absolute masterclass in free kick taking. Remember that crazy 5-1 win for City against Leicester in 2020? Well, a big chunk of the credit goes to De Bruyne. He was on fire that day, weaving through the Leicester defense like they were cones in a training session. He racked up a whopping 3 assists, each one more outrageous than the last. One was a dink over the top that left Vardy one-on-one with the keeper. Another was a pinpoint cross that found Jesus' head for a bullet header. But the best? A no-look backheel pass that sent Sterling clear on goal. It was a masterclass in playmaking, a performance that had everyone chanting Bruyne's name. Now, De Bruyne isn't exactly known for his blistering pace, but that doesn't mean he can't take on a defender or two. Remember that epic Champions League clash between City and Real Madrid in 2020? The score was tied, tension was high, and then Kevin decided to take matters into his own hands. He received the ball near the halfway line, shrugged off a challenge from Casemiro, no small feat, and then he was off. He weaved past defenders like a slalom skier, leaving them grasping at thin air. Finally, with just the keeper to beat, he slotted the ball calmly into the net. It was a goal that had even the Bernabeu crowd in stunned silence, a moment of pure individual brilliance from the midfield maestro. We all know De Bruyne is a magician with the ball at his feet, but his vision is just as impressive. Take the Euro 2020 clash between Belgium and Denmark, for example. The score was 1-0 to Denmark, and the Belgians were getting frustrated. Then, De Bruyne, wearing the captain's armband that day, stepped up. He received the ball deep in his own half, saw Romelu Lukaku making a run down the right flank, and unleashed a diagonal ball that seemed to defy physics. It traveled like a heat-seeking missile, perfectly weighted and landed right at Lukaku's feet. The big striker made no mistake, smashing it home to equalize. It was a moment of pure leadership and vision from De Bruyne, proving he's not just a world-class player, but a world-class leader too. The Rabona. A risky, flashy move that rarely comes off. But hey, this is Kevin De Bruyne we're talking about. In a tense Premier League battle against Liverpool in 2022, City were trailing by a goal. De Bruyne, ever the creative genius, decided to try something audacious. He received the ball on the right flank, with a defender breathing down his neck. Instead of a normal cross, Bruyne went for the Rabona, a back-heeled cross with his standing leg. And guess what? It came off perfectly. The ball found Bernardo Silva unmarked in the box, who calmly slotted it home. It was a moment of pure skill and audacity, a goal that had everyone talking for weeks. De Bruyne, the magician, had done it again. Now, we're getting down to the wire, maniacs. This next moment involves a Premier League title race that went down to the very last day. Manchester City were facing Aston Villa, needing a win to secure the championship. Villa took a shock lead early on, and the City fans were starting to panic. But then, De Bruyne rose to the occasion. Like the champion he is, he scored a stunning equalizer with a powerful strike from outside the box. Then, with minutes remaining, he found 𝐋𝐞𝐠𝐞𝐧𝐝 with a pinpoint cross, leading to the winning goal. De Bruyne wasn't just a star player that day. He was the hero who delivered City the Premier League title. Talk about clutch. And finally, the moment that sent shockwaves through the footballing world. The 2022 World Cup quarter-final between Belgium and the mighty Brazil. The score was locked at 1. Extra time loomed, and the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. Then De Bruyne received the ball just outside the box, saw a tiny gap in the Brazilian defense, and well, you know what happened next. He unleashed a screamer, a rocket of a shot that arrowed past Alisson and into the net. It was a goal of pure power, precision, and importance. It sent Belgium through to the semi-finals and had everyone hailing De Bruyne as a World Cup hero. There you have it, maniacs. 10 times Kevin De Bruyne shocked the world. This guy is a true legend, a master of his craft, and a joy to watch. Who knows what other moments of brilliance he has in store for us? What are some of your favorite De Bruyne moments? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more epic football content.